national stage and earn an ACC upset. With former Stevens faceoff man RJ Ancona, my name is Matt Krause. Thanks so much for being with us here today. Well, RJ, another year that Duke is loaded with talent, but one player just a little bit different. It's the sophomore, Brennan O'Neill.
Yeah, he's big, strong, athletic. He's a nightmare from the left side.
A point in all 22 of his games as a Blue Devil, a hat trick in 12 of those 22. And with some players, you might worry about a sophomore slump. That is certainly not the case for O'Neill. He has scored 15 goals so far this season, assisted on 5 more, carrying the load for the Blue Devil offense. So how does Delaware slow him down? Glad you asked. Owen Grant, the CAA Defensive Player of the Year from last season.
Yeah, good size matchup on O'Neill. The tale of the tape today is going to be, can he stay in his hands the whole game and not let him get to the middle?
Grant, the conference's Defensive Player of the Year last year, preseason Defensive Player of the Year in the CAA. He's out of Canada and is huge at 6'3", 215. Jake Naso for Duke against Logan Premtage of Delaware at the face-off X to get this one going. Face-offs, not the strength of either of these teams, but yet you would think that Delaware would need to perform well there in order to give themselves a chance here in Durham. Duke's in the white, Delaware is in the blue.
It's a big scrum over here. Duke picking it up.
And it is Naso who missed Duke's lone loss this season. So typically in a midweek contest like this, both teams might be coming in off short rest. That's not the case for the Blue Hens, who open the scoring. Ty Kurtz, the senior from North.
Yeah, if you look, watch here, offensive player shades his guy towards the middle of the field, and they slide adjacent, leaving the wide open guy on the low pipe.
7 multi-goal games in 2021 for Kurtz. Didn't play the first 2 games for Delaware, made his season debut in the Blue Hens' last action we were starting to tell you about just before that goal. It came a week ago against St. Joseph's. No weekend game for Delaware, so they've got a full week of rest.
And the quick answer.
What an answer for Duke. They win the face-off, take it.
Yeah, what a shot here. He's able to pick up a loose ball opportunity, and coming down the field as a long pole. If you shoot straight up and down, goalie's not going to be able to read it as well as a short stick.
Duke's primary long stick defensive midi taking it down and scoring for Robertson. Back around now for Sean Lully, graduate transfer from Penn. He is big, he is physical, and he's a feeder. Dyson Williams, back of the cage.
Yeah, that's great ball movement right there. And as if you could tell, we have the Dodger here looking to cause a quick slide. And the guy in the crease reads the slide well, cuts back door, and great inside finish.
19th goal of the season for Williams.
You know, he's bound to take advantage of situations within this offense.
Well, the bloodlines are incredible. His father, Sean, an NLL Hall of Famer, wore that number 51 in his career. Dyson, second-generation Williams to wear the number. Montgomery from distance goes low and gets it past Kilkiri.
Yeah, a no back. Here as McAdory draws a slide, throws it back, and Nikai Montgomery with a nice bounce shot.
Why was Montgomery so open there?
So he slipped what looked like an inside pick.
Duke at the other end, Mike Adler, the active leader in career saves. 652 for the 6th-year senior and St. Joseph's transfer. J.P. Ward from X. Ward turns the corner and makes it a 1-goal game.
And the flag to boot.
This call against the Blue Devils, called against Gavin Lindsay.
Yeah, it looks like here Delaware has their guy hung up, and Blue Hen player sneaks top side, throws a fake that Adler bites on early and puts it low past the goalie. It's a good penalty kill.
O'Neill has Grant on him. It's the matchup we'll be watching all day long. Robertson for Williams, his second, upper 90. Dyson Williams scores again.
Yeah, it looks like here Delaware slides a little too early and just can't recover in time. Dyson Williams with the great high-to-high finish.
And the feed from Robertson, too.
Yeah, it's perfect. Right on his stick, ear to ear. Gives him the ability.
On Owen Grant. Aiden Denenza, talented sophomore from St. Anthony's in Long Island. O'Neal turns the corner. And Brennan O'Neal has his first.
A great finish here by one of our players to watch. As he climbs topside, he throws a fake, and with Brennan O'Neal, he can finish, he can feed, so got to be careful and watch out for him at all times.
Delaware calls a timeout. There's a turnover though, and J.P. Ward with a look, had Adler off his line, and it's a second goal this game for J.P. Ward.
Yeah, it looks like Coach DeLuca dialed up a pressure ride scenario off the faceoff here, causing a turnover, and great finish by J.P. Ward. McAdory and Brennan O'Neal are certainly two of the best in the country.
This is McAdory, the speedy freshman, number 2 recruit in the nation, and he sneaks it past Kilkiri for his first goal of the game. Fourth of the...
Yeah, right here, climbs topside. McAdory's first step is just too fast to defend there, and puts a hard shot right between the goalie's pipes.
Physical Canadian, and Grant wants to shoot. Mike Adler there on the far post.
Got a transition opportunity for Duke.
O'Neal comes up with the ground ball. Thought about passing, fires instead. Brennan O'Neal with a flamethrower.
With how big. It's a great save here by Adler. Owen Grant tried to take advantage of the long pole situation. Right here, Brennan O'Neal is just too big, and his shot motion is just too long for the goalie to read that quickly. His
shots 17-6 in favor of the Blue Devils.
They're doing a great job of moving the ball around the perimeter, and finds an open McAdory right in the middle.
Second goal of the game for Andrew McAdory, 5th this season for the freshman.
When you move the ball as quickly as Duke is, eventually Delaware is going to break down somewhere defensively, and right there, they just couldn't recover in time, and McAdory takes advantage of a defenseman that overcommits towards the ball. Impressive for a long pole. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to push transition a little bit more.
10 to shoot. Kurtz from goal line extended, looking for someone to pass to. Bita picks it up, and a desperation shot goes in. Though.
Yeah, it looks here low on the shot clock. Player just tries to throw the ball on net. Adler actually makes a butt-end save, and Delaware is able to clean up the garbage right there. It's great awareness by the attackman, or is it midfielder in the crease?
It's the midfielder, yeah. Mark Bita. He's a graduate student from Bridgewater.
Has the ability to keep these guys a little bit well rested.
And you think about Duke and where the Blue Devils are here in 2022, where they are is relying on the offense of Dice Games for Dyson Williams.
Yeah, that was a great look by McAdory across the defense there for Dyson Williams to finish.
Lenkaitis locates Ward, who handles it cleanly. Here's Robinson, CA, preseason offensive player of the year, finds the back of the net. 9th goal this season for Robinson.
Yeah, it looks like here Delaware starts out initiating on a long pole, which isn't ideal, but we're able to get a short stick matchup there, and Delaware was able to take advantage of it. And what a shot! There, Delaware's crease guys doing a great job of drawing their defenders to the middle of the field. J.P. Ward with a wide open shot because of inside movement.
A hat trick for J.P. Ward. 9th goal this season, 3rd today for the Maryland.
Yeah, right here it looks like Clay Miller's just drawing the defender, open up skip lanes for J.P. Ward to catch that ball and finish high side. It's impressive ball movement.
Miller got a nice look, couldn't finish. Waning moments of the EMO here.
Not only that, but the crease movement here opens up skip passes, as we saw in the first man-up goal from Delaware.
Bita for Kurtz. Ty Kurtz opened the scoring for the Blue Hen. To back EMO goals for Delaware.
Yeah, right here the crease guy cuts down, it draws down the top defender, and he just steps into a great time and room shot. Puts that ball low and away. Sometimes the low shot.
This is Lully, grad transfer from Penn.
Delaware again sitting in that zone. It's a lot of length from Owen Grant playing defense up top. Unfortunately, you leave the inside open. Great look and great finish.
Fourth goal of the game for Dyson Williams, found a soft.
Yeah, as the ball moves around the perimeter here, Brennan O'Neill finds a soft spot in the zone. Dyson Williams, great finish. These guys are really, really good at keeping their head up and their ball movement.
Sixth assist of the season. Physical attributes as much as he talked about just what a great kid he is.
He's got a great character. He's one of those guys from Duke that stays after, signs autographs, takes pictures with the kids. You know, that's what lacrosse is really about. You know, yes, it's great to win games and score goals like that there.
A hat trick for Ty Kurtz, and it comes off a transition up too.
Yeah, just like we talked about in the first half, Owen Grant's going to have some transition opportunities right there. A little flip pass to the point man and puts it past Max Adler.
You and I talked in the open about the impact that Grant was going to have in this game.
You know, it's 6'3" and able to stretch the field, being a long pole with stick handling skills like Owen Grant. I mean, you're going to put some pressure on Duke's defense for sure.
Cole Kraus makes
they try and capitalize
for
here.
Lully, who scores.
Same thing on the other side.
66 and white handled for a while there, but here's Montgomery off the ground ball pickup to win possession again for Duke.
Yeah, great recognition here by Montgomery to move it to the long pole, cutting down the middle of the field, and you know, great finish by Sean Lully, outside hip.
So the goal for Lully, his first of the day.
Over to O'Neill's side. I'd watch out for a skip pass, either through or an inside feed. There it is.
Third goal this season for Cameron Moulet.
Yeah, right here they move the ball around the perimeter. It's just great inside cutting. You know, it's like rock, paper, scissors. You're going to throw everyone at Jake Naso, see what works. You know, some guys might have a move that beats others, and some guys might have a move that you just can't stop.
Clay Miller, CAA Offensive Player of the Week, finds the back of the net.
Right here, it's dodged down the alley, pumps the brakes really quick. He's able to reach his stick upfield, get an extra angle, and just put it past Adler's off stick side. It's a great finish by Clay Miller.
And just a moment ago, we were talking about how Duke had built the lead back to 4. How critical this next sequence, trying to win possession back for the Blue Hens.
Back into their settled defense now. Delaware drops into their zone.
On the drive, it's Lully, and it's a goal. Transfer.
It's a great individual effort by Lully here. He takes his man one-on-one. The zone is sloughed on the backside. Watching Brennan O'Neill finishes across the face of the goal. Great recognition by Lully. Off their midfielder.
JP Ward, he has a hat trick already today. It's Ward,
nice shot.
Make it 4. He matches his career high with 4 and 1.
Yeah, Delaware right here in a little bit of a man-up scenario. Duke subbed off their midfielder, and the Delaware midfielder ran into defense, and JP Ward able to take advantage of an individual matchup there. Great job.
So first career 2-goal game for the freshman today. McAdory drives, scores, first career hat trick. Back to 3. He's known for his speed. It's on display here. Blue Devils, Blue Hens, and a good one in Durham. Here, O'Connor, Caputo, but no offensive possession.
Here goes Owen Grant in transition.
The long pole, number 81 in blue. Grant wants to score, and he has it! It's the second this season.
Good pickup by Owen Grant. Moves the ball upfield and continues down in transition. Looks like there the point guy was calling him on, and it's just so tough to read an overhand bounce shot from a long pole.
So Delaware will have a look. Clock down to 10. Kurtz moving forward. Oh. Kurtz scores! A 4th goal today for Ty Kurtz.
See right here, he evades the defender, protects his stick, and puts that ball low and away. Andrew Bottafini didn't stand a chance on that shot. It's a great job by by the Delaware player getting inside.
Stuck on the near sideline. Duke comes up with a turnover now. And here's where there's the benefit. The lightning speed of McAdory turns on the Jets' front side. Extra pass, it's Lully. He wants a hat trick all in one half, and he has it.
Yeah, right there, the Delaware attackman doing a little bit too much. Pole picks it up, starting transition. McAdory, the flames on, coming downfield. Hits the point man down to Lully. Great hit shot, and finishes high side. Just like we
staff. Lully's taken over many of the duties from X. Speaking of Lully, he jumps, he scores, 4 goals, 1 half.
Great to see Joe Robertson back in the game here, but looks like the second half belongs to Sean Lully. Another great topside finish. Great handle, good vision. Just able to get high side.
Shot clock reset, just 13 to shoot. Denenza again. Denenza scores with just 6 on the shot clock. Duke matches their largest lead of the afternoon. Wore down the Delaware defense. Denenza down the goal line and scoots it past Kilkiri. Duke by 5. Close to a perfect game. Their best game that they played all season. And while Delaware's had flashes of brilliance, there have been little mistakes here and there.
Yeah, unfortunately, a couple drop passes. Mistakes like that pass down there off the face-off. Great single-handed effort.
Quarter for Delaware.
Yeah, the co-captain here recognizes got a short stick matchup and good inside roll and fake the goalie out with a low look and pulling the ball over his shoulder.
Rolling clock, the best friend of the Blue Devils right now.
Kai Montgomery's wide open.
McAdory, 3 goals already today, just 5 to shoot. McAdory, feed back to Williams, jarred free!
Wow. What a great individual effort on the pickup by Sean Lully and getting topside and utilizing the dive to finish that ball in front of the cage. It's a great way to get a little extra angle on your shot, put it right past the goalie there. Nice shot.
It's Mike Robinson who goes low and stings the net.
Yeah, right here the ball moves around the perimeter as it does. Duke has to rotate. Unfortunately, just a little too late, and looks like Mike Robinson used the Duke defender as a screen there. The goalie is at attack. The goalie's at attack for Delaware right now.
And McAdory drives in and scores. Takes advantage of the missing keep.
Yeah, they did a great job in the first 3 quarters of keeping it pretty close, and unfortunately, too many mistakes for the Blue Hens down here in Koskinen.
Final 10 seconds, Delaware will back away. And the mentor will defeat the protege in this top 20 matchup. John Danowski beats his former assistant Ben DeLuca, and the 7th-ranked Blue Hens earn their 2nd straight top 20 win. They beat number 17 Delaware 19-14. RJ, it was entertaining. Ultimately, though, Duke just a little bit more athletic, a little bit more